Good morning, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will begin a new chapter, ratio chapter. This chapter is mainly basically we have to compare the two similar quantities to find the ratio part. So let's start. First, ratio. What is ratio? Ratio means to compare different quantities having the same kind. Ratio means to compare different quantities having the same kind. That means it is just to compare. We will use this ratio concept for just compare. Clear? Or also we can say that it is basically the relation between two quantities, two individual quantities, or simply you can write relation between two quantities. Or relation means how we can compare between two quantities, that is the ratio. This ratio has two property. Number one property is the quantities that we are comparing, both the quantities should be of the same kind. Both the quantities at first should be of the same kind. Both the quantities are of same kind. That is the number one. Number two will be both the quantities must be in the same unit. Both the quantities must be in the same unit. Both the quantities must be in the same unit. Clear? Now let us discuss one by one. That is the first, that is second. So the first point says both the quantities are of the same kind. Same kind means similar type of quantity. That means if you are comparing length, you have to compare the length with length. If you are comparing mass, so you will compare mass with mass. Suppose you are comparing 20 centimeter and 50 centimeter. So you can easily compare 20 centimeter and 50 centimeter because both these quantities are length, because centimeter is the unit of length. So you can compare both these quantities because both these quantities are of the same kind. But if you want to compare, suppose 21 centimeter with 50 kg, this quantity you cannot compare because these two quantities are not similar. Here centimeter means it is the quantity of length, and kg is the quantity of mass. So this is length and this is mass, two different kind of quantities. So you cannot compare this quantity. So only we can compare the quantities those are of same kind of quantities. Clear? That is the first point. Second one, both the quantities must be in the same unit. Same unit means if you are comparing similar quantities, the two similar quantities must be of the same unit. The unit should be same. For example, suppose you are comparing quantity 20 centimeter with 5 centimeter. Here you can easily compare because first of all both the quantities are of the same kind, both the quantities are of length, because it is centimeter, it is also centimeter. So first point justified. In second point, both the quantities must be of the same unit. Here see, it is here unit is centimeter, here also unit is centimeter. So second point is also justified. So you can easily compare because both the unit are same and both the quantities are of the same kind of quantity. But if you try to compare 20 centimeter with 5 meter, then you cannot compare these quantities because here both the units are different. Here unit is centimeter and here unit is meter. So you cannot compare these two quantities. If you want to compare these quantities, you have to equate these two part. That means you have to convert this meter into centimeter, or you can also convert this centimeter into meter so that both the quantities are same. Only then you can compare, otherwise you cannot compare. Clear? So both the quantities must be in the same unit. That is the second point. Clear? So that is the two characteristics of quantity we should remember while comparing the two quantities. Next one, the two terms. First term is antecedent and the second term is consequent. What are these? What is antecedent and what are consequent? Suppose a ratio means suppose 4:9. I am taking an example, 4:9. So this is the first term and this is the second term. This is the ratio ratio. 4 is the first term, 9 is the second term. So 4 is called as antecedent and 9 will be termed as consequent. 4 will be termed as antecedent and 9 will be termed as consequent, because antecedent means first term, antecedent means first term, and consequent means second term. So in 4:9 ratio, 4 is the first term, so it is antecedent, 9 is the second term, it is consequent. Similarly, if we are taking example of 5:7, 5 is the first term, so it is antecedent, 7 is the second term, it is consequent. So this is antecedent and consequent, and antecedent is your first term and consequent is your second term. Clear? Next. So that is the theory part, end of this theory part, and we will now move to the exercise. Question number 1. 1a, question 1. The instruction says express each of the following ratio in its simplest form. Number 1, 4:6. So we have to express this ratio in the simplest form. So 4:6 means 4/6. 4/6 simplest form. We have to express the ratio in simplest form. Simplest form means we have to just reduce. We will just reduce this to get the simplest form. So reduce by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. 2/3, that means 2:3. This is the simplest form. Next, question number 3. Question number 3 is 200:250. That means 200 divided by 250. Now reduce 0 0. 5 4s are 20. 5 5s are 25. That means 4/5. So it is 4:5. 4:5. This is the simplest form. Next, part B. Question number 1. So question part A complete. Part B. Question number 1. 5 kg 800 gram. Also you have to express this in simplest form. 5 kg is to 800 gram. Now see, you cannot compare or you cannot express this into simplest form because the units are different. Here it is kg, here it is gram. So first you have to equate these two parts. That means the unit should be same. Either you convert this gram into kg or you will convert this kg into gram. Clear? In any one you can do. But if you convert this kg into gram, you have to multiply it with 1000 to convert kg into gram. But if you want to convert gram into kg, you have to divide by 1000 to convert gram into kg. So always preferable mode is multiplication. Always preferable mode is multiplication rather than division. So just convert kg into gram. So 5 kg means 1 kg means 1000 gram. So 5 kg means 5 into 1000 gram. That means 5000 gram. Now we can easily compare 5000 gram and 800 gram. So place 5000 gram instead of 5 kg. So 5000 gram is to 800 gram. That means 5000 by 800. Now reduce zeros first. 2 4s are 8. 2 25s are 50. That is 25 by 4. That means 25:4. That is the answer. Clear? Next, question number 5. 1 hour is to 45 minutes. Here the same logic will be applied. This is hour, this is minute. You cannot compare. So first convert this minute into hour or hour into minute. So 1 hour means 60 minutes. 1 hour 60 minutes. So write 60 minutes in place of hour. That means 60 minutes is to 45 minutes. Now you can easily compare 60 by 45. So 5 12s are 60, 5 9s are 45, 4 by 3. That means 4:3. This is the simplest form. Also alternatively you can reduce directly 60 by 15. So 15 4s are 60, 15 3s are 45. So 4:3. Clear? Next question number 4. Question number 4. 2 years is to 9 months. Here also the same problem. This is year, this is in month. So first convert either a month into year or year into month. So we now 2 year means 1 year means 12 months. So 2 years means 2 into 12. 2 into 12 months. That means 24 months. Now compare write 24 months in place of 2 years. So 24 months is true. 9 months, that means 24 by 9, reduce it by 3, 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9, that means 8 by 3, that means 8 is to 3. That is the simplest form. Next, question number 4 complete, that is B part complete. Next, part C. Part C, question number 1. 1 upon 1 by 2 is true, 2 upon 1 by 2. So mixed fraction, this is 3 by 2, this is 5 by 2. 3 by 2 is to 5 by 2. Clear? Now, as this is fraction, first find the LCM of the denominator. First find LCM of the denominator. Denominator is 2, here also denominator is 2. So LCM of 2 and 2, if you do in your rough space, LCM of 2 and 2, the LCM will be 2. So just multiply each fraction with LCM. Multiply each fraction with LCM. So LCM is 2, therefore 3 by 2 into 2, 5 by 2 into 2. So 2 will reduce 3, 2 will be 5, 3 is to 5. That is the simplest form. Okay. This is the denominator, here denominator is 2, here also denominator is 2. So just try to find LCM of the denominator first. Your LCM is 2. Now multiply each fraction with this LCM. Clear? So 2 will reduce, here 2 will reduce, and your answer will be 3 is to 5. That is the simplest form. Clear? Next question 5. 2.5 is to 1.5. This is also 2.25 by 10. This will be 15 by 10. Just omit the decimal and put zeros the same way. 25 by 10, 15 by 10. Now denominator is 10. So same process, find LCM of the denominator first. 10 ones are 10, so LCM will be 10. Your LCM, this should be done in a rough space. Clear? LCM is 10. Now multiply each fraction with your LCM. 25 by 10 into 10 is true, 15 by 10 into 10. So 10 will reduce, this is 25. Here 10 will reduce, this is 15. Now simplify. 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 5s are 25, and 5 3s are 15. Reduce it by 5. Also you can do this. 25 is to 15 means 25 by 15. Clear? Now 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15, that means 5 by 3, that means 5 is to 3. Simplest form is 5 is to 3. Clear? Next part, question number 4. Question number 4, x square is to 4x. It means x square by 4x. X square means how many x's are there? 2 x's are there. So x into x. And 4x, you can write 4x as 4 multiply x. So x will reduce, x by 4. That means x is to 4. That is the simplest form. Clear? Complete. Part C also complete. Part C complete. Next, question number 3, true false questions. State true or false. First, question number 2, a ratio equivalent to 5 is to 4 is 240 is to 192. Question number 3, part 2. It says we have to state that whether the given statement is true or false. It says that a ratio equivalent to 5 is to 4 is 240 is to 192. Equivalent means equal. Equivalent means equal. That means we have a given ratio 5 is to 4, and it says that this ratio 5 is to 4, whether this ratio is equal to this ratio or not, we have to find out. Clear? Now see, 5 is to 4, this ratio is already in its simplest form. Simplest form means a ratio which you cannot reduce further. That is the simplest form. Clear? Now see, in the previous question, these ratios are not in simplest form, because we can easily reduce these ratios. That's why these ratios are not in your simplest form. A ratio will be in its simplest form if we cannot reduce the ratio further. that ratio will be the simplest form ratio. Clear? And this 5:4, you cannot reduce this 5:4. That means this ratio already is in your simplest form, and we have to check this ratio whether it is equivalent or equal to this ratio or not. So and this ratio is not in simplest form, because you can reduce this ratio further. So try to reduce this ratio first and check whether it is equal to 5:4 or not. So given ratio is 240 is to 292. Sorry, it is 192. 240 is to 192. So 240 divided by 192. Now reduce it by 2. 96, it is 120. Again reduce it by 2. Again reduce it by 2. Reduce it by 2. Reduce it by 3. See, 5/4. That means 5/4. That means 5:4. And see the given ratio, this is also 5:4. That means this ratio, if you reduce this ratio, its simplest form is 5:4. And the given ratio is also 5:4. Therefore, it is equal. Therefore, we will write that the statement is true. This is a true statement. Clear? Next, question number 5. Question number 5 says, is the ratio of 6 gram and 15 gram same as the ratio of 36 centimeter and 90 centimeter? That means just find the ratio of this and find the ratio of this and check whether both the ratios are same or not. So 6 gram and 15 gram, 6 gram and 15 gram ratio of ratio of 6 gram and 15 gram equal to 6 by 15. Reduce it by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. 2 by 5, so its simplest form is 2:5. Again ratio of 36 centimeter and 90 centimeter, it will be 36 by 90. Reduce it by 3. 3 12s are 36, 3 30s are 90, 3 4s are 12, 3 10s are 30, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So 2 by 5, therefore it is also 2:5. Therefore both the ratios are same. So just write answer. Yes, both the ratio is same. That is the answer. Clear? Next, last question, question number 7. Question number 7 says, find the ratio between 5 dozen and 2 scores. Bracket, it is given 1 score equal to 20. That means, as we know, 1 dozen means 12. In the same way, 1 score means 20. It is given. So write down first 1 dozen equal to 12 and 1 score equals to 20. Now see, we have to find out the ratio between 5 dozen and 2 score. Now see, both the units are different. Here unit is dozen, here unit is score. So both the units are different, so we cannot compare or we cannot find the ratio. As the two units are different, first we have to convert it into same ratios. That means same number. So 1 dozen mean number of 12. So 5 dozen means 5 dozen means 5 into 12, so 5 dozen means 60. 1 score means 12. Here it is given 2 scores. So 2 scores will be 2 into 20, that is 40. Now we will find the ratio of 60 and 40, because here it is also in number form, here it is also in number form. So therefore required ratio, the required ratio will be 60:40. So 60:40 means 60 by 40. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 3 by 2. Therefore your ratio will be 3:2. So ratio will be 3:2. That means required ratio will be 3:2. For 5 dozen means 60 and 2 scores means 2 into 20, that is 40. Now find the ratio of 60 and 40. So 3 2s are, if you reduce it by 2, so 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. So 3:2, the answer will be 3:2. Clear? So that's it. Your first exercise on ratio topic complete. Exercise 11A complete. Next session we will move to the next exercise with some theory part, and then we will move to the question part of your second exercise, that is exercise 11B. Clear? Thank you.